Recently, Bloomberg came out with their Billionaires index. This happened just last week. And guess what? There's a new cryptocurrency name on that very prestigious list. Changpeng Zhao, commonly known as CZ. He is, of course, the founder and CEO of Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange. And the big headline was CZ's net worth, which is a minimum, at the very minimum, $96 billion. But what came across as a shock was that CZ very publicly aims to be the world's first trillionaire, and he aims to do that in the next 2 years. But there's much more to CZ than just his wealth, and he's not actually who he seems to be. In this video, we're going to break down 10 lesser known facts about Changpeng Zhao, the man who went from working at a burger store to the cover of Forbes magazine. Hey guys, my name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. We are a crypto investment research company. The markets are struggling a little bit right now, but with the right perspective, you can remain calm. And that's what we try to embody as far as our attitude when it comes to these things. We've been in this space for a number of years and we've been making millionaires in cryptocurrency since all the way back in 2017. Not by accident either. Instead, it's because we've been able to identify big winners based on their value as projects, based on their practical and pragmatic use cases. And we've been publicly able to identify these projects and stick with them over the years such that they've made us 100x profits or more. And guys, if you don't want to miss out on the next potential crypto gem or altcoin moonshot, my recommendation is that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Altcoin Buzz, like this video, and hit the bell to receive notifications, because that way YouTube alerts you effectively every time we publish new content, much of which can be pretty time sensitive. And as a reminder, guys, everything that we cover in these videos is just our opinions and some of our enthusiasm, so it should never be considered financial or investment advice. With that being said, let's dive into 10 pretty interesting and lesser known facts about the man himself, Changpeng Zhao, aka CZ. First off, let's start the list with a little bit of levity. Did you know that CZ got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity back in 2020? Yes, that's because he was in the hot seat of Altcoin Buzz's Spotlight segment. It's it's a pretty prestigious honor, at least the way we see it. But look, jokes aside, it was a great opportunity both for us and for our viewers. He was interviewed, of course, by Leia. If you haven't watched this video, check it out. It's a great interview. We're going to link to it below. Okay, but now let's get serious about fact number 1. And here it is. Where can you find CZ? So most people don't know that not only is CZ Chinese, but he's actually also Canadian. And his family moved to Canada when he was a kid, and he even went to college there at McGill University, my alma mater, in Montreal, and he studied computer science there. While not 100% confirmed, we believe he has at least 2 citizenships, in China and in Canada. But in 2021, CZ bought a home in Dubai as well. So next time you're either in China, Dubai, or Canada, who knows, you may just be able to run into him. Fact number 2, and this may come as no surprise, CZ is rich. That's true, but check this out. He's both the richest man in crypto and the richest man in Asia. The Bloomberg analysis of the value of Binance puts CZ and his $96 billion higher than anyone else in crypto, including Sam Bankman-Fried, who currently sits at about $15.5 billion, Brian Armstrong of Coinbase at $9.12 billion, or the Winklevoss twins, who sit at about $5 billion. Not only that, but he's also the wealthiest man in all of Asia, surpassing Mukesh Ambani of Reliance Industries in India. And the truth is that CZ has even more money than this billionaire count, as it doesn't even count his personal crypto holdings. Fact number 3, what does CZ love more, CeFi or DeFi? Well, he was quoted recently as suggesting that 2022 is going to be a huge year in crypto. And it's been off to a rough start, let's be fair, but check this out. CZ was quoted recently as saying that crypto has 350 million users as of right now, but he expects it to quadruple to 1.5 billion users in 2022. And we all know a very healthy and very positive sign of the crypto market is the active number of users and addresses. So CZ attributes this to the growth of DeFi and NFTs in particular. Fun fact number 4, CZ idolizes Warren Buffett, legendary investment head of Berkshire Hathaway. And similarly, CZ plans to give away most of his wealth, like many ultra wealthy who decide to go into philanthropy. Similarly, Changpeng Zhao intends to give away pretty much all of his wealth, at least the majority of it. In fact, he said it would not surprise him if he gives away 90 or 95% or even 99% like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates are doing. We don't know if he's ever admitted this publicly, but he's also a big fan and admirer of Warren Buffett and has one of Buffett's biographies on his recommended reading list for entrepreneurs. Fun fact number 5, CZ has all his eggs in one basket. Talk about being undiversified in your investments. But you know what? I think that's actually the way toward true wealth. I think this diversification stuff is all a myth when it comes to investments, just personally. But look at this. CZ owns no stock or equity in any other company, crypto, or project. CZ says that other than coins he discloses, in fact number 6, which is coming right up, other than that, he owns no stock in any company publicly or privately other than Binance. It still worked out for him pretty well though. He's also personally not part of any crypto project, although Binance Labs and Binance Ventures have investments in other projects. All of those are owned through the company, but CZ has no personal investments of this nature. This is actually kind of surprising as a fact because he did help to build trading systems to trade in Japanese stocks as one of his first jobs out of college. But he claims that he's only invested in his business, in Binance. Fun fact number 6, besides Binance Exchange, CZ, at least to our knowledge, owns only 2 cryptos. So other than his equity in Binance, the only things CZ owns personally are his personal investments in Bitcoin and in Binance Coin, BNB. But considering how long he's held on to these, especially BNB with its meteoric rise in the last year, maybe couple of years, these holdings, again, especially in BNB, are probably pretty massive. Fun fact number 7, poker actually introduced Changpeng Zhao to Bitcoin. So as the story goes, CZ was playing poker with a couple of friends that included Bobby Lee, founder of the formerly huge mining company BTCC, that's BTC China. And it was under Lee's recommendation that CZ bought his first Bitcoin all the way back in 2013. And this was all a discussion really during a card game. So in this way, he's no different than most of us who first heard from a friend and then went off on our own to explore and learn more about crypto and blockchain. Fact number 8, CZ is a pure degen because as a holder of only Bitcoin and BNB, CZ is a crypto degen. He sold his apartment in 2013 so he could have more money to buy more Bitcoin. Pretty great move in retrospect. And at the time, Bitcoin was at about $600, but then dropped down to $200 before beginning its rise to the prices we're seeing today. And fun fact number 9, CZ worked at McDonald's as a kid, and this just brings to life so many of the memes that we see all the time in cryptocurrency. Here's the story. Despite his parents being teachers, when they left China to come to Canada to express their capitalist views, the family struggled, at least at first. And as a kid, CZ worked a number of typical teenage service jobs to try to help bring in money for the family, including working at McDonald's. Pretty noble. But he does hold a computer science degree from McGill University. Fun fact number 10, Binance took off meteorically, really in only 8 months. When Binance started back in July 2017, it only took until early 2018 really for Binance to become the biggest exchange in the world. And while some think Binance is doing it by bypassing regulations in some areas, it's still an amazing accomplishment, and we think it grew so much particularly for 2 reasons. Number 1, it offered P2P trading services in markets where you can't really do a fiat on-ramp, and number 2, offering many other trading services like options and futures. They were the first big exchange to do this, and so that had a major impact. There you have it, guys. 10 kind of obscure facts really about one of the most important people in the crypto economy today, Changpeng Zhao. And just like myself, I'm sure like many of you, he's had his ups and downs. He's had a pretty jagged career profile. And ultimately, it's that perseverance, it's that drive to keep going, keep trying new things, keep taking risks that makes you successful. I'm sure most of us are fans of CZ, but even if you're not, it's undeniable that he has accomplished quite a bit and that Binance really is a force to be reckoned with. Let us know what you think about this biography series that we've started. We're going to have more in store for you very soon, so come back next week and check out our take on another personality in the cryptocurrency space. If you enjoyed this, of course, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. Check out these other couple of videos, guys, that should be popping up right about now. Stay safe. Best of luck if you choose to invest. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.